Hello everyone and welcome to this session. My name is Omar Farouk. I will be covering a short introduction on the peer review process. So what we'll be talking about is how does scholarly research gets published and the role of peer review in scholarly research and publication, and who gets to decide what gets published. So there are different terms used to describe scholarly research. You may have heard your professors say you need to find scholarly articles or academic articles or peer-reviewed articles. So these are essentially the similar terms used to mean the same thing, which is a peer-reviewed journal article published in a scholarly journal. So what do we mean when we say scholarly article? Basically, it's reports scholars or a group of researchers working together, their practice and their findings on a research question. And the target audience for this research is their peers. So the other researchers in the same field will be looking at that research. But before it gets published, it needs to go through several standards and tests, and it has to be approved by the scholarly community. And the way to do that is to go through a peer review that makes sure that the research is conducted in a way that it follows certain methodologies and follows standards that meet the discipline's criteria. So how does that work? Basically, the first draft of the research or the study is submitted for review to a scholarly journal that's in the researcher's field. And a group of experts or reviewers, sometimes they're also called referees, and you may hear the term referee journal, who are working in the same field, same research area. They evaluate the study or the research based on the quality. So they essentially they're asking questions about the quality and significance of the research. And the manner in which the reviewers judge these articles, they're basically looking at what the research is about. Is it important? Has there been any work done beforehand on the topic of interest? And also, has the researcher used appropriate methodologies, particularly if you're looking at disciplines where you need to be very, very careful about the methodologies used in the research and the findings based on those methodologies. They also are looking for conclusions. Are the conclusions logical and based on the data? If the data are not substantial enough, that raises a red flag, suggesting that the researcher needs to collect more data. As I mentioned before, are the findings original? Has there been any work like this done before in the field? So all of these questions, answers to these questions decide whether the article is suitable for publication in the journal. So the final decision is made by the editor of the journal, but based on the recommendations of the reviewers or the referees or the peers who review these articles. So either the articles or the study is rejected or it's accepted. But even when it's accepted, it's mostly with the recommended revisions. And as I mentioned, the journal editor is the one who makes the final determination whether the article is suitable. And rejection is common in high prestigious journals where 90% of the articles get rejected. And the final destination is the libraries, and you get the journal articles so you can access the article as a student. Thank you so much.